Yo, what up, guys? Thank you guys so much for dropping by. I'm just gonna dive right in, man. 343. Wow. This is crazy, right? Wow, Halo have been down bad for the past year. Now, wow, I can't believe they actually let it go. Sorry, Bunny. You had to go, but I can kind of understand why Halo did what they did. I can understand why Phil Spencer made the move to call the shots to have her removed. Let's be real. You guys have been complaining. The Xbox fan base, the gaming community have been complaining about Halo lack of content, Forge, co-op. The game just needs to do better. It's not enough content. It's just not enough. It's way too slow. They're taking way too long. So they are changes that had to be made. Don't get me wrong. This probably was one of the hardest things Phil at Xbox had to do. Uncle Phil had to make a big decision. But what I can say, I do give him, credit for stepping up to the plate like a true leader should. Now, that shows you that he does listen to his fan base. Now, over there at Sony, Jim Ryan, he don't care about his fan base. Jim Ryan don't care about you. Only thing he cares about is money. He's jacking the price up on everything over there. He don't care about nothing but money. That Decepticon doesn't care. Now, back over here to Uncle Phil. Halo, we have been begging and asking them to please do something with Halo. It's just the game is broken. It's not right. It wasn't ready. Halo wasn't ready from jump. You guys remember back when they had to push it back a year? Halo wasn't even done. Did you see the way it looked, bro? Halo looked like a Xbox, the first Xbox Halo. The main character was horrible. It was bad. It was really bad. And if you were a diehard Halo fan and Phil Spencer, nobody accepted that. 343 they were going down then. It was already about to be a bad release already. It wasn't ready. It was too many people slacking. They didn't do it wasn't detailed enough. It looked like a cartoon character that was unfinished. Everybody was like, what is going on over there with Halo? Why would Halo be this messy? No one ever expected Halo to be this bad. Like, bro, Halo was never this bad. Not that I can recall. I think one of the top, everybody was asking, where are the maps? Where are the content? Where are the DLCs? Where are the microtransactions that we've been asking? Halo should be looking like Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone right now. At least. We should have, where is the Battle Royale mode, that we're used to, like the Fortnite type. I don't know what type of Battle Royale mode they tried to come out with this one, but it wasn't the one that we're expecting. We want to go out and we want almost like an open world type map that we can go around and hunt for weapons and stuff. Where's that type of map at? You know what we're talking about when we want a Battle Royale mode. Come on now, let's not be slow. Come on now, 343. You're just being lazy. It's just lazy content, bro. Like, that's just being real. The game wasn't even ready. It was unfinished. It's like they had to force something out due to the fan base was getting too upset, and everybody's tired of Sony ponies, and Sony fanboys keep saying Xbox ain't got no games. So now 343 is under so much pressure. They are under so much fire right now. But one thing I can actually say, when things need to get done, Phil Spencer does it. That's one thing I can honestly say. He steps up to the plate. So that's when I always tell the gaming community, whenever you want something done, this is what you need to do. Complain. Eventually it's going to make it to the front office up there at Xbox. Now Sony, on the other hand, they have to do the same thing on their fan base as well. They have to complain. If something's not right about one of the games, if it's broken, like Horizon, they had to go back in and patch Horizon up. We already know Horizon was pretty bad. Fans didn't like it. All of the checkerboarding and pop-ins and all that stuff, they didn't like it. They fixed it, you know. So whenever there's a game broken and it's something needs to be done, this is what the gaming community has to do, is stand up. We know it was a hard call. We know she's a pretty girl. She's a beautiful, look like a Bunny Ross or whatever. She looks like a really just nice, genuine, beautiful person, but she had to go. You think that wasn't the hardest thing Phil had to do in his life? You know how much he loved his studios, he loved his content and game designers. He loved them. Like, they always talking, they always laughing and having fun and high-fiving. You don't think this was hard for him to do? He didn't want to do that. But I can't let my fan base down. I can't let the Xbox gaming community, PC community down anymore. Like, you guys have not been delivering 343, and I know you've been hearing it. If I've been hearing it, I just look. The only reason why I never got around to it is because Jim Ryan have been messing up so bad this past 2 or 3 months. This guy have been doing everything in his power to bring Sony down. It's been too hard for me to let those topics go, you know, on the messenger. So I gotta keep you guys up to date. But man, back over here on Halo, this had to be done. It had to be done, bro. Like, it doesn't matter if they would have done it the first time. You guys remember the first time Halo was messed up and they did like a little showcase and all of the fans roasted Halo. They talked bad about Halo. They was like, what in the world is this? Are you serious right now, Phil? And the fans all looked at him like, what are you gonna do about it? Oh, Uncle Phil stepped up to the plate. You see how much the Halo looks 100 times better. That's what true leadership does. They make it better. They don't find excuses not to compete. They don't go pointing the finger at everybody else saying, oh, it's your fault why my console or my system is gonna go down, or the sales are gonna go down, or you're gonna steal my fan base from me. They don't complain like old Lion Jim Ryan over there at Sony. He don't try to fix nothing. He just try to manipulate and do little slick, little nasty, backdoor, devious little deals and grimy little deals behind Xbox back. That's not true leadership. You're actually doing more damage when you do it that way instead of doing it this way, the right way. That's how you can see these are two totally different leaders. They are two totally different people. Like, they handle tough situations a lot different. Like, the way Phil is handling it at Xbox, this is the way you should handle it. Like, yes, it was public, and you know, a lot of Sony ponies right now are probably throwing block parties about this, but at the same time, it is good for 343, you know, because now that's letting them know that if you don't step up to the plate, you will be next to go. He's not gonna let Halo continue to die down. Like everybody said, Halo is dead. You don't think that made it back to Phil's desk? You don't think he look at content? You don't think he have his little scouts out here either, just like Sony? You don't think he have the messengers? Phil knows everything that's being said right now. He knows. That's why he had to make this call. It was hard. I even go back, I can even say, if you know Sonic, the first Sonic movie, right? That did not look like Sonic. That was not even close to looking like Sonic, bro. Like, the Sega fans, the Sonic fans, like the huge fan base that Sonic have, they say, they looked at the designers, they say these Decepticons messed up Sonic. Sonic looked like the Weasel from Suicide Squad. Did you see his face? If you go he looked like the Weasel from Suicide Squad. Did you see? Did you see the Sonic before the remake? Go back and look at the comparison. Go back and look. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad, bro. It was just like the Halo first release, when they first released Halo Infinite. That's how bad it was. Go back and compare the movie Sonic, the first character that they were going to design. Then they were saying this is going to be Sonic, and then everybody was looking around like, wait, what? Sega, the Sonic fan base was like, wait, what? You know what I want to say. You already know the words that I want that I want to come out my mouth right now. But they was like, no, start over, remake him. No. That wasn't gonna fly right there. That was the ugliest Sonic. Oh, that was the ugliest Sonic I ever seen in my life. You could have brought the first Sega Genesis Sonic out, and it would have looked better than that one. That's how ugly it was. I was like, come on, y'all couldn't do better. Y'all couldn't do better than that. But yeah, man. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy, man. I mean, so many fans are disappointed at Halo. So many fans, bro. Like, where's Forge? I mean, that's going to be the savior, you know. Where's the co-op mode? Why has that been pushed back so long? Like, where's this? Where's that? And I knew I wasn't the only one hearing this. And I'm thinking to myself, like, man, Xbox needs to do something. And here we go. They did something about it, even though the game has been out for a while already. You know, the game has been out for a while, and for a free-to-play game, for what I'm hearing, Halo Infinite is supposed to be out for a very long time before they even decide on making another one, because they have so many more things, you know, out there that they're working on. You know, they have so many more studios that they have to monitor right now. We shouldn't be going through this with Halo. Halo should be like, I mean, I see so many things announced for Call of Duty, even the old ones. It's so many new outfits and so much content on Call of Duty. What 343? Are you out here doing your homework? Like, what are you doing? Like, you got your own leader fired, because even if everybody do not fall in line, right? You do realize if you're the leader of a department or a studio, if one of the people that's working under you is not doing what they're supposed to do, guess who gets blamed? Miss Bunny Ross. Bunny got blamed. So even if it were her that was actually doing the damage, whoever she didn't crack down on, she like I said before, she looks like a sweet girl. She don't look like she would be a mean boss type, you know, to really want to get somebody else, blame somebody else and make them lose their job or their position, or make them lose their career. She don't look like that type of person. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at her, she looks like a real sweet person. So for her to take the rap and say, you know, I'll step down to save your job, that's what kind of looked like what happened, like looking from the outside in. Now, if I go back and I find something else, she's going to get the business. If I find out that it was all her fault, 1000% that it was her fault, okay, now, yeah, you had to be removed. But if you're trying to save other employees from not pushing them how you should have been pushing them, because you're not hard enough, you're not, you know, business, like you don't keep it at a business level. Like, you got to understand, okay, you can be a nice, I won't want to say nice, but you could be a good boss and still push your employees up under you to their full potential. Now, it's ways around it that she probably don't know how to touch the employees in a way that it comes off as being like a jerk or being nasty, or, you know, it's a way that you can talk to people without making them feel offended. And she probably didn't know how to do that. You know, some people don't know how to catch the crowd like that to make them feel like, okay, when it's time to get down to business, it's time to get down to business, and let's work on Halo and make it better, versus you better do what I say or else. You know, that's a whole different type of mentality. That's like a jerk attitude, and she probably she didn't have that energy, you know, to really run a big studio like we would want her to run it, you know, so to speak. And Phil had to step down and pretty much do something about it. I mean, I know, man, this looked like it was a hard call to make, but I know Phil had to make it. You know, it's just looking at the whole story, and they're talking about medical reasons and all other reasons, but we kind of all know, like the true Xbox game, like fan base and all of the fans, they kind of already can kind of pick up on what really happened. Like, the game have been dying and going down for the whole entire year. People having like, hey man, Halo is dead. You don't think Phil Spencer want to hear Halo is dead? That is his top. That is your number one. That is your mascot for Xbox. You gonna say it's dead? Oh no, so it has to be something done about that, you know. But if you would like to jump into the Xbox ecosystem and support Halo on Game Pass Ultimate, all you have to do is click the link down in the description and you can jump into it right now. It's free to play. All you have to do is sign up for Microsoft Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you know, to help support Halo and bring it back from the dead, because right now it's a zombie. So if you want to help and you want to jump into the fight with Halo, you can sign up right now. Just click the link if you have a PC only. But I think I'm going to leave it right there, man. We're going to touch on some more topics later on. We're going to jump into some more juicy stuff because, oh boy, I think old Lion Jim Ryan is back at it again, y'all. So make sure you smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell, guys, so you guys can be notified on all of the new latest and greatest news off in these gaming streets. Thank you and peace.